The following is a Cox 11 sports presentation. From our Cox 11 studios, this is Sports Report.
And welcome to the Cox 11 Sports Report. I'm Matt White, as always, joined by Chris Park. And Chris, we've got action coming from all over the 757. Games this week coming from the Bay Rivers, the beach, the private schools. But let's start with our game of the week, Chris.
That's right, Matt. Our game of the week took us out to the Peninsula District as the Hampton Crabbers took on the Heritage Hurricanes. Heritage looking for their first victory on the year, and Hampton looking to remain undefeated in district play.
That's right. This game coming on Thursday, a bit early. Our last game of the week, Chris, but it didn't look like that for the Hampton Crabbers as they got out to an early start, but credit the Heritage defense jumping out early.
A nice start for the Hurricanes defensively, but it would be through the air. David Watford finding his receiver, Dallas Cogdell, who makes the catch, breaks off a couple tackles, and gets inside the 20-yard line for the Crabbers.
Watford under center this time. He'll drop back, make a pass into the end zone, and he will find Cogdell for the first score of the night for the Crabbers.
13-yard touchdown, and now on a punt as Heritage boots the ball away. Dion Newsom's going to take it up on the hop, and he's going to slice through the Hurricane defense and take it all the way to the house for a 59-yard punt return touchdown, the second score of the night for the Crabbers. And
with special teams making an effort there, you see the Crabbers finding two ways to score early on here. Hurricanes going to have to take a timeout here, circle the wagons, figure out what's going on. Outlaw trying to throw the screen here will find his receiver, who's going to pick up a few yards there, but it was a tough night for the Hurricanes offense with that stingy Crabbers defense. But another carry here on the offensive side for the Crabbers as they move the ball closer to the end zone.
Kevin Bellamy with the carry, and Bellamy would finish off with a 1-yard touchdown plunge, and Hampton continuing to roll up 21-0 now, still in the first quarter.
Tough night early on for the Hurricanes. Outlaw with the pitch back to Abdullah here on the carry. He'll find some running room here, switch the ball into his outside hand before getting thrown out of bounds by the tough Crabber D.
That 15-yard run would be the first down of the night for Heritage. Back on offense are the Crabbers. David Watford, the senior quarterback, slicing and dicing his way down the field, down the sideline, inside the 10-yard line. And that run by Watford would set up this run by Watford, but this time Heritage able to make the stop and corral him back behind the line of scrimmage.
That would give something for the Heritage fans to cheer about. Dave Watford, one of the top 10 rushers in the Peninsula District this year. And here we go once again. This time it's going to be a backup quarterback in on the carry on a nice carry down to about the 1-yard line.
As the Heritage band trying to remain positive, and Hampton coach Mike Smith looking on, seeing his troops continuing to march the ball down the field. This time Daquan Charity with the 1-yard touchdown run. And now Charity right through the left side of the defense inside the 15-yard line. Another first down for Hampton. And stop me if you've heard this before, Charity up the middle for the touchdown run for Hampton.
At this point, the Hampton offense just continuing to move the ball on the ground. Another handoff here, but a great stand by the Heritage Hurricane D.
Not giving up where the Hurricanes defensively. Unfortunately, just too many athletes for this Crabber offense as the backup quarterback Harris picks up a first down there. And now the handoff to the freshman Marshawn Williams. And Williams will find Pater for the second time the evening. And the Hampton Crabbers would continue to pile on the points against their Peninsula District foe. As the final score would be the Hampton Crabbers 77, Heritage 0. As Kevin Bellamy had 3 touchdowns, 351 total yards of offense for Hampton.
And Khalid Abdullah was leading the way with 12 rushing yards, and Ronald Peden with 11 rushing yards for the Hurricanes in that effort. As we take a look around the district, Phoebus 44 at Kickintan 0. Tyree Lee 24 rushes, 201 yards, 2 TDs. And Denby over Minchville 28-17. Allen Simon 229 passing yards and a touchdown. Moving on, Warwick on top of Gloucester 35-21. Cardine Johnson had an 89-yard kickoff return for a touchdown to go along with 4 total TDs. And in overtime, Bethel falls for the first time this year to Woodside 30-27. Donnell Lewis with 2 touchdowns.